Most people think push-ups are just one simple exercise, but that's not true. A small change in your position can completely change the way your body works. And the craziest part is, most people are doing them wrong, without even realizing it. They rush through the reps, they move without control, and they miss the details that matter. Because push-ups aren't just about moving up and down, they're about angles, they're about leverage, they're about how your muscles respond when the demand shifts. Today, I'm going to show you 6 different push-up variations. Each one looks familiar, but each one feels completely different. First, the standard push-up. The foundation, the test of control. Chest, shoulders, triceps, all working together. Simple then, but never easy. Second, the wide push-up. The arms spread out, the chest stretches. The demand shifts. Stability becomes everything. Third, the diamond push-up. Hands close, forming the shape beneath your chest. The triceps burn, the core tightens, and precision becomes the challenge. Fourth, the close grip push-up. Hands tucked in, elbows tight. The movement feels smaller, but the tension, it's greater. Every inch demands control. Fifth, the incline push-up. Raise your upper body. The load feels lighter, but don't be fooled. The angles change, the activation shifts. It's a tool for learning control. And sixth, the decline push-up. Feet raised, body tilted forward. The chest works harder, the shoulders stabilize more, and the core locks in. This is the test of strength and focus. Watch carefully, because they don't all function the same, and if you pay attention, you'll see how every variation unlocks a new challenge, a new way to build strength, a new way to master your movement. This is the one everyone knows, the one most people do every day. Hands placed directly under the shoulders, body held in a straight line. It looks simple, right? But here's the problem. Most people don't pay attention to what they're actually doing. They just go up and down, faster and faster, without control, without thinking, and that's where everything goes wrong. Look closely at the movement, the way the body lowers, the way it pushes back up. Even a small mistake here changes everything. The hips sag, and the core disengages. The elbows flare, and the shoulders take unnecessary strain. The chest doesn't fully activate, and the rep loses its purpose. The standard push-up isn't just about moving your body. It's about precision. It's about awareness. It's about owning every inch of the motion. When done correctly, the chest contracts with power. The triceps lock in, the shoulders stabilize, and the core keeps the body aligned. This is the foundation, the blueprint for every other push-up variation. Master this, and you unlock the strength to progress. Ignore it, and every variation that follows will fall apart. The standard push-up looks simple, but simplicity is deceptive, because the details are everything. Now let's change one thing. Move your hands wider. That's it. Just a small adjustment. But already, it feels different. And this is where most people make a mistake. They think wider is better, so they spread their arms as far as possible. Without control, without understanding the movement. Look closely again. The motion is not the same. The control is different. The balance is different. Everything changes. The chest stretches more. The shoulders take on extra strain. The triceps lose some of their role. And the core, it has to fight harder to keep the body aligned. Most people never notice it. They just push. They just move. But the wider you go, the more precision you need. Too wide, and the elbows flare. Too wide, and the shoulders collapse. Too wide, and the rep loses its purpose. The wide push-up isn't about going as far as possible. It's about finding the right distance, the sweet spot where the chest opens up, where the shoulders stabilize, and where the movement stays powerful, but controlled. This variation teaches awareness. It forces you to feel the stretch. It demands balance, and it shows you that even the smallest change can transform the entire exercise. The wide push-up looks simple, but simplicity hides complexity. And once again, the details are everything. Now bring your hands closer together. Form a small space between them. This is the diamond push-up. And now, you feel the difference immediately. It's harder. More control is needed. But again, most people rush it. They lose form. They lose control. And they never stop to fix it. Look carefully. Every small movement matters here. Every mistake is amplified. The elbows tuck in tighter. The triceps take on the majority of the load. The chest still works, but in a different way. The shoulders stabilize, fighting to keep alignment. And the core, It has no choice but to lock in. This variation is unforgiving. It exposes weakness. It punishes sloppy technique. And it rewards precision. Most people don't realize how demanding it is. They think it's just another push-up. But the diamond push-up is a test of control, a test of strength, a test of discipline. Every rep forces you to slow down. Every rep demands awareness. And every rep teaches you that the smallest change can transform the entire exercise. The diamond push-up isn't about speed. It isn't about quantity. It's about mastery. It's about owning the movement. And when you do, you unlock a level of strength that carries into everything else. Now bring your hands closer. Keep them tight beneath your chest. This is the close grip push-up. At first, it feels narrow, and for many people, it is. But that doesn't mean it's limiting. The tension builds. The triceps take over. The chest, still involved, but the focus shifts. And once again, most people don't realize what's happening. They just push, without control, without awareness. But here, every inch matters. Every angle, every breath. The elbows stay tucked. The core stays tight. And the range, it's smaller. But the demand, it's higher. This isn't just a push-up. It's precision. It's pressure. It's power in a tighter frame. And when done right, it changes everything. Now change the angle. Raise your upper body. This is the incline push-up. At first it looks easier. And for many people it is, but that doesn't mean it's simple. The leverage shifts. The chest still works. The shoulders still stabilize. But the demand, it's different. The movement changes. The control changes. And once again, most people don't notice what's happening. They press down, but they don't feel the difference. They don't see the shift. Because here, the incline reduces the load. It takes pressure off the chest. It places more demand on the shoulders and the triceps. They still fire, but in a new way. This isn't just an easier push-up. It's a tool, a way to learn control, a way to build strength, step by step. And when you master it, you don't just prepare for harder variations. You build awareness. You build stability. You build the foundation for every push-up that comes after. Now, flip it. Raise your feet instead. The angle changes, and instantly, the difficulty rises. This is the decline push-up. At first, it feels awkward. For many people, it feels heavier. And that's because it is. The leverage shifts. The chest works harder. The shoulders stabilize more. And the core? It's forced to lock in. Every inch of movement demands control. Every rep requires awareness. Most people struggle here, and they don't even know why. They just push. They just move. But look closely. The difference is clear. The body tilts forward. The pressure increases. The margin for error disappears. This isn't just a harder push-up. It's a test of control, a test of strength, a test of focus. And once again, most people miss it. They think it's the same. They think it's just another variation. But it's not. It's a new challenge, a new demand. And when you master it, you don't just build muscle, you build discipline. You build precision. You build the ability to own your movement. Now you've seen 6 different push-up variations. At first glance, they all look similar, but they are not the same. Each one changes the angle. Each one shifts the tension. Each one demands something new from your body. And if you don't understand them, you're just guessing. You're just moving without awareness. And that's where progress stops. Push-ups aren't just about repetition. They're about precision. They're about control. They're about knowing how every variation transforms the way your muscles work. In the next videos, I'll break each one down, step by step, detail by detail. And I'll show you what most people never learn. Because the truth is, mastery isn't about doing more. It's about doing better. It's about owning the movement and building strength with intention. So stay ready. Because the difference between guessing and knowing is the difference between average results and real progress. Now let me ask you, which push-up variation do you struggle with the most?